Again, so that we're actually pointing at the target. So in terms of where we want to be with posture, I don't know if you can see. Do you want to come around, guys? Come around. So we're going to try and get into a nice sideways position so we're aligned to the target. So Brad's, hopefully his feet, hips and shoulders will be aligned to where we want the ball to go. So it's a nice stable condition. Feel free to walk around and have a look, obviously. So good base position, feet, hips and shoulders facing towards the target. Nice strong front arm. It's in a good position from here. And we're just basically going to do this drill and just going to bowl the ball. So, from this position here, good base position, okay, and he's going to be making sure that he's actually going to be loading up his front leg, so front leg's nice and stiff, okay, he's actually going to watch, if you watch him actually when he pivots, which we'll come across and do that in a second, okay, actually full rotation of the hips and the shoulders coming right through. The key point here is obviously our shoulders and which way they're going to be going. You see a lot of the guys, when you see the ball coming down on a rotation, will use a lot of tape balls which you'll be using. Thanks, mate. Talk about the posture, okay? Talk about being upright in the crease. You notice that when we're over in our action, the ball's almost coming out on this sort of rotation. The weight forward of the leg here, okay, and it's nice and stiff on the front leg, so we're actually over the front leg and it's nice and stiff, and we're nice and upright. The ball's hopefully going to be going for him, going down. I'm going to demonstrate it again. Guys, if you come behind, I don't know if you can get behind, you can actually see the way the ball's coming down on the axis. Anyone you like, mate. Thanks, Charlie. So, effectively what he's trying to do, the ball's coming down on this rotation here. Okay, so he's got his fingers over the top of the ball. Can you show him one when we're actually undercutting it, we're actually falling away? We've got to get that as well. Actually, as you fall away, he actually gets a little bit side spin. But because he can't get his fingers over the top of the ball, he's actually not getting any so much overspin on the ball. So the point is what we're actually looking for here. Thanks, Charlie. Just a little bit through. Yeah. We're just getting a little bit of this is sort of like an in-between whereby we're trying to get into that base position. So you can do this one of two ways. You can either start chest on, but you can also start sideways on. I know it's not a natural position, but we can go from there just to keep yourself sideways, because the next process will show you how to get sideways. Right, walking through. Again, right through, 180 degrees. What are you thinking about? I know you're trying to bowl the ball, but trying to stay tall, exactly. So, big emphasis on when we're doing this is actually trying to keep the head and posture nice and upright all the way through the action. A bit of base in there. Right, so again, you're getting yourself using the alignment mat, getting yourself in places alignment mats down so that they're actually in line, hopefully, with where we're trying to bowl the ball. So all the way through, we're trying to keep ourselves sideways. Right, one more go, under pressure. Okay, full sweep of the arms, staying nice and tall. Finally, we'll go on to In order to do that, we obviously need to jump to get ourselves sideways. When I'm training a lot of the real youngsters, I will do this and actually walk it through to start with, so they're actually getting used to the actual hurdle being there for one reason or another. So in this instance, what I would do here, actually again, start sideways to start with, and then we're just crossing over and again round on the mat and coming through and complete it. So do you want to be able to do that? So you start sideways and then we'll progress to a 3-step drill in a second. So we go there, try and keep back foot contact parallel if we can. Try and keep nice and upright in the action. Stay nice and tall. Okay, so relatively sideways. Alright, pretty good demonstration I reckon again. Okay, once they get used to actually having the hurdle in place, we do a 3-step drill, which we're actually going to start chest on. So I'll go from here. So for me, if I was doing this one here, I'm actually chest on to Charlie here, okay, and I'd actually push up my leg here, and just go there, completed. So just basically taking it back a couple of steps just so that they're getting used to it. Any questions? Does everybody understand the process of actually walking over it and then actually going back a couple of places in order to be able to jump and get ourselves sideways?